homeless community. Not bothering anybody. Right, here we are at La Palma and the harbor, and you see the homeless community out here. Some of the people we call NIMBYs usually say they are afraid to come to the parks. Well, there are people here that are not afraid to come and play, and everybody enjoys it with the kids out there, as you can see. We got families out here at the park, La Palma Park, relaxing on this side. So we could see that the communities and the homeless community could actually share the park here as we look at it now. So nobody should be trying to impose people from being in the park, especially the homeless, especially in opening times. So there was one incident that I came here to investigate because somebody got run over, a kid that plays the guitar, and out here by the freeway, as he was sleeping this morning at 4 a.m. got run over. A new Chevy Colorado, dark gray tinted windows, hit and run as the homeless were waking up. They saw this incident that this guy ran over this homeless kid in his mid-20s. But somehow, whether this guy was, or whoever it was in that truck, was drunk, just hit and run, and actually backed up to go the other way and actually run over him again. So at this point, the cops came, 5 policemen came, because the homeless called them. They were homeless people were actually letting them know to actually go after the guy, because he had happened about not even 15 minutes ago. So 5 cop cars did not even bother of getting into to go after this guy or whoever it was. So anyways, it seems like some of the police don't care about the homeless. I am back here and I'm going to be talking to Janice.
He wants to back out.
The hit and run came in through here.
Right back out.
So he went through here.
He came
right
through there.
Okay. And the kid.
And
the kid was kind of laying on this side.
He was laying right here.
Yeah. He had a little deal there, and this is where he ended up, huh?
Well, yeah, he ended up right here.
Yeah.
After he was hit. I mean,
Yeah.
I think he was pulled. I think he was pulled.
And then the car kind of backed up to go the other way, or?
After he hit him the first time, and he realized that because the kid was screaming, he goes and decides he's going to back up. Well, when he backed up, instead of stopping, because he was already over the kid.
Right.
You know, but then when he backed up, he had to go back over him.
Right.
To get out, and he was.
Oh, so he went back.
Backed out, and then he took off that way.
Yeah.
But see, Lou, most people, they don't come through this gate.
No,
when they see a bunch of people. They go around.
And at 4 in the morning, nobody's here,
exactly.
Right? And if he was paying attention, he would have seen the kid right here, sleeping right here. And for some reason, you know, he got run over this morning at 4 a.m. and it was hit and run. Cops were over here. There's like 5 cops, what Janice is telling me. And actually, those 5 cop cars, and everybody was telling them how far.
One there.
How far from when the cops came that the guy took off, or whoever it was?
Well, the first cop was here right away. I mean, like seconds afterwards. And she did radio something, but they all showed up here.
Yeah.
But I don't know what happened to those officers, but when I told them that I had received a call from my daughter's boyfriend, because he was at Starbucks, that he saw the truck make a right onto Harbor. And so those cops said something to the other cops that were standing there, and then they left. Now, if they were going to go pursue that, they didn't.
They didn't go the right place.
Well, they went the right direction, but I mean.
How long after that?
Oh, it was a while. It was at
Before
least
they
10
left.
or 15 minutes.
After they left, yeah.
That guy or that woman had plenty of time to get the hell out of here and get off scot-free with hitting and mangling that kid. And the cops, I'm sorry, didn't give a shit because they would have been on top of it and chasing that guy down like they do anybody else. But this is a drag strip. They never do a damn thing about that.
I heard that
Early
in the morning.
Racing cars at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And these things are not quiet.
Yeah. I think it's the same. People are throwing firecrackers at the homeless.
Oh, I think it is. I think it's the same group of guys that is doing it. But I've only seen 2 different cars, but each one of them contain 4 guys in it. And before, we caught on real quick the first time they threw the firecrackers and we were over here. That's where they hit me and I don't know if it was Ashley or who else got hit, but it hit us, but didn't burn us or anything, but nonetheless it hit us.
Yeah.
And the cops came around and we told them that this was going on, and it was like, oh well.
Yeah.
Is their attitude, people can throw eggs, do whatever the hell they want, and talk derogatory, race up and down the street, kill our dogs, our animals.
Yeah.
And they don't go after the person
They never get caught.
They never get caught.
Yeah.
And yet there's always a cop. 99.9% of the time, right there in that corner, you will find a cop sitting.
Yeah. That's probably why they were here in seconds after that. Yeah, I seen him out here on that corner over there.
In the parking lot, it's always a male.
And
I know that the corporal that comes here, Rick and him have talked, and he says, you guys don't bother me, don't do anything that you're not supposed to be doing, then I don't have a problem.
Yeah, there's just a few that are out there.
There's one. The kid was hit. Now it's going to be next to impossible to stay here.
Yeah.
They'll be on us. They'll be all over us. Because they're going to hold what somebody else did. The real, true criminal.
Yeah.
And we're going to be held liable for it.
Yeah. Yeah, and the city still hasn't opened any spaces where people could be legally safe and like a structure campground. So far, it's going to take 45 days to even plant that more shelters in the cities. But they're closing one so they could open another one.
I know. I saw that.
It doesn't make sense. This is Lou Noel, People's Media.